Welcome back to Crypto Warehouse. My name is Mike, and today we are going to take a look at some news from Charles Hoskinson and what he describes as legacy eating crypto. As we all know, Charles is the mastermind behind Cardano and the co-founder of IOHK, and has issued a stark warning during a recent stream. His message is traditional finance is invading the crypto space, jeopardizing its fundamental principles. And what I'm going to do in this video is explain why I disagree and why I agree with Charles on some of the points he has raised, and why I think it's important that we all understand what is happening right now in the crypto space. Before I do any of that, can I please ask you to like and subscribe to Crypto Warehouse, help us grow the channel and make more videos like this. So a few days ago, Charles put up a stream entitled Legacy Eating Crypto, where he stressed his concern about the threat of USDT, USDC, traditional finance such as BlackRock and Fidelity moving into the crypto space and being able to make decisions which may not be the best interests of crypto. He highlighted the statistics behind stablecoins, accounting for 70% of the transaction volume across the blockchain, dwarfing even established cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin and Ethereum. This dominance introduced a layer of centralization, as these stablecoins are pegged to real-world assets and subject to control by their issuing jurisdictions. The implications of relying on these coins, according to Hoskinson, are far-reaching. They can significantly impact DeFi economies and dictate outcomes during blockchain forks. Since an asset-backed stablecoin cannot exist on multiple fork chains without losing its backing, it introduces a vulnerability that undermines the very essence of decentralization in Charles's world. Further fueling his concerns was the recent celebration of spot Bitcoin ETFs and the potential rise of Wall Street's influence. He sees this as a worrying trend that could ultimately lead to the commoditization and potential manipulation of the market by traditional financial institutions. So that's Charles in a nutshell. That's what he thinks is going to happen. And first of all, I just want to say Charles is probably one of the top 3 people I like in crypto. He's honest, he's to the point, the technology comes before anything for him. How he can change the real world is his ultimate goal, and you've got to give him kudos for that. Where I disagree with him immensely is on the crypto maxi attitude towards traditional finance and what traditional finance allows other people to do. It gives retail investors, it gives people who do not have access to Bitcoin and Ethereum and other crypto assets, it gives them the ability to buy those assets and hold them in a trusted institution, which happens to be their bank. Now, all of these calls for debanking and getting rid of banks, it's all hogwash. None of that is ever going to happen. We have to work alongside and with traditional finance. I am a realist. I am not an optimist, and I do not believe that we will see a future where there are no banks. The world operates off credit. Another area I disagree with him on are stablecoins. I understand that Circle and Tether control the stablecoin supply, but that doesn't necessarily mean that we are beholden to them. It doesn't mean that forks are beholden to them. We have synthesized other assets in the past. There is a possibility to synthesize USDC and USDT, as well as looking at other stablecoins. They may be 2 of the top 10 crypto assets for now, but that doesn't mean they're going to be in the future. So I don't agree with him necessarily about stablecoins. The last thing I disagree with him about wholeheartedly is him saying and telling people not to look at the numbers. Don't look at the number go up aspect of cryptocurrency. That is all well and good from somebody in an ivory tower to talk down to people that have relatively little money, to not worry about how much a crypto asset is worth, and don't champion BlackRock and Fidelity moving into ETFs. Number one, as I've said before, these ETFs give access to people who don't have access to crypto. That is a good thing. As well as that, the increase in demand benefits everybody in Asia and Africa, and less fortunate countries where $10,000 in Bitcoin is life-changing wealth. Don't tell people not to look at how much value they are adding to their bottom line just because Fidelity and BlackRock have moved in. So I don't agree with him on that point either. I think it's a very selfish and myopic thing to say. He should be looking at the bigger picture. It is changing people's lives. Now, where I do agree with him on two aspects are BlackRock has a history of moving into an industry, taking a dominant position in most companies in that industry, and then converting that industry to move in a direction that it wants to move in. That is the biggest threat to Bitcoin for me and Ethereum. If BlackRock and the rest of the financial powerhouses get to grips and get 20, 30, 40% of the supply of Ethereum, they can start to mold Ethereum to their wishes. Bitcoin, is there a technical reason why we cannot convert from proof of work to proof of stake? No, it can happen. It's happened with Ethereum, it can happen with Bitcoin. That is the existential threat we should be worried about. Not number go up, not BlackRock giving people access to crypto assets that they didn't have before. The BlackRock Fidelity stranglehold, at the minute, they have access to Bitcoin, which is 52% of the crypto market. Once you add in Ethereum, it's 70% of the crypto market. BlackRock, Fidelity, and the rest are not going to stop there. They're going to want other assets to be included in ETFs, maybe as a basket, maybe Cardano, maybe XRP, maybe Solana. They will be included in potentially a third ETF in the future. I don't think we're going to end up with 20 or 30 ETFs. So the majority of what Charles has said is scaremongering. Where I do agree with him is we need to stop BlackRock and traditional finance from controlling. Legacy finance is not eating crypto, it is getting to the stage where it could control crypto. And that is maybe 1, 2, 5 years away before they try and start to control it. That's what we need to head off now. Complaining that people are making money, complaining that we're giving access to people in crypto that don't have it before, that's wrong. Where he is right is that the crypto industry needs to make sure that traditional finance cannot control crypto. So as I said, Charles is one of my favorite people. I'm sure Charles is going to disagree with most of what I've said, but I wanted to put my thoughts out there because sometimes people make videos and I just don't agree with them. And in this instance, I don't agree with Charles on most of what he said, but I do agree with him on the majority of his principles, which are crypto should be used to change the world. And I do think Cardano is one of the best crypto assets out there. And I also think it's got the best proof of stake mechanism. Even Ethereum is starting to copy it. So don't take this as me fading Charles. I'm wholly on side with the project. I'm just not wholly on side with how he sees traditional finance moving into crypto. It was going to happen, and it was going to happen in this way. It was never going to happen any other way. So if you watched to the end of this video, please make sure to like and subscribe to Crypto Warehouse. You have been great. I have been Mike. Until next time, see you soon.